everyone, happy new year and welcome back to my channel. I got back from my big trip over the Christmas and New Year's period last night, and now today I've got a mountain of things ahead of me to do before I'm back into the working week. So I've actually taken off 2 extra days of leave, just unpaid, because I knew that when I got home I just want a little bit more time to kind of clean up things around home, get back into my routine a little bit slowly. So I have already been to a gym class this morning, but I did a 7:30 one instead of 6:30, which was really nice to just get an extra hour of sleep. And then I kind of just made some brekkie and got ready, and now I need to tackle unpacking my suitcase so I can put on a couple of loads of washing and get on with the rest of my day. So this was my new suitcase, which was my beautiful Christmas present from Jazz, and unfortunately if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen that this took a couple of knocks from just being a light coloured suitcase. So I do need to go out and buy like a little magic eraser or something to kind of clean it all up, but aside from that it's been very handy. It's got 2 different zipped compartments to kind of keep everything locked in, and that was really interesting to me because I've never owned a hard case suitcase before. So I think I might just get straight into this, get cracking and unpack all of this, because I also need to head down to the post office and pick up a couple of things as well.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden.
My washing is on, and next on my to-do list is kind of just getting my gut health feeling right again, because as you kind of know, all the holiday food just doesn't seem to really sit right. I feel like I've got this kind of like a bit of bloating, a bit of like a weird burning sensation. I don't know what on earth it was that I was eating, but I'm usually a really plain eater. I definitely cook all of my meals at home. I pack my lunches for work, and eating out at a restaurant every single day, even if it was just smashed avo, was really starting to get to me, because I feel like just the extra oils and the other unknowns that kind of go into cooking are a little bit like on the system. But I've got this, I swear by this little juice thing. It's just from Woolworths and it's called the Digest by Juice Lab, and they're gut health super shots. So it's apple cider vinegar, acacia and wheatgrass. I don't know what it does, but you get 5 shots in this bottle and it just really helps my tummy feel good again. So I'm just gonna have a little shot of this, and then I need to go down to the post office, and I also really need to get my nails fixed. So I had some beautiful light pink SNS put on before I went up to Queensland, but that was obviously before Christmas, and now 3 of the nails have fallen off and the rest of them have kind of grown out. So I'm just gonna go and get it all taken off, and then I'll put on some nail hardener and strengthen my nails a little bit, because late January I've actually booked in with a salon that does build it in a bottle, that biab nail thing you might have seen like trending on TikTok, and I really wanted to try it because I've been getting SNS for years, and apparently the builder in the bottle stuff is better for your nail health and it kind of grows them a bit more naturally. So if you've had it done, I would love to hear what you think about it, if you think it's any different to SNS. But I just booked it, so I want to give my nails a little bit of a break in between now and then, and that'll be a good time to get it off, because I think my booking is maybe like 2 or 3 weeks from now, so it'll give me enough of a time to reset them and have them in a really good condition to be getting nails applied on top again.
Golden things.
I've got a decent pile of clothes on the bed behind me that also need hanging up back into the wardrobe. They were just a couple of things that I didn't wear. I feel like that always happens when you pack your bag. Like, I definitely severely overpacked for this trip. I lesson learned to not pack last minute anymore, because I feel like I've kind of fallen out of the groove of traveling. I used to be able to pack like so minimally, plan all my outfits in advance and really have everything organized. But because I had the new suitcase and I also literally packed the night before, I got stung with the $50 fare from Virgin for having my bag be too heavy over the 23 kilo limit. So I was a little bit annoyed at myself for that. And honestly, when I just unpacked everything just then, I had a huge pile of things that I didn't end up wearing. So lesson learned, always be more organized, because that would have saved me money, and it also would have just honestly been easier to dig through everything than having a really overcrowded suitcase. But I am normally good at this. I don't know. I just feel like work ended for the year and I was so dead. I just kind of threw everything in there and hoped for the best. best. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then I also have a whole bunch of things from Kmart actually down in my car, because I had gone there last night to pick up a huge click and collect of all of the stuff that I'd been looking at that's come in new over the holidays. So I have a really amazing Kmart haul to share with you guys as well, of like what's new in 2023 and a couple of really cool kind of modern rustic items to update a little bit of decor in my house. So I'm going to be doing a kitchen makeover, a bathroom makeover, a bedroom upgrade, and all of the kind of spatial things to reset my apartment for 2023. So make sure you subscribe for all of that, but I'm going to go and grab all of those bags out of the car now. This is the huge pile of Kmart goodies that I just went and grabbed down from the car. So you understand what I mean when I said I really needed both hands. But a couple of the things are a new side table, which I want to do a bit of a DIY project with. There's some platters, some pots and vases and things, a couple of plants, bathroom accessories, and a new rug that I actually wanted to try out as well. So I might end up unboxing a couple of those in this video because I'll have filmed the haul so I can kind of style them throughout the space. But if not, you'll need to stay tuned for that and see everything that I've got inside of these bags. I think I might do a little bit of a breakfast for lunch kind of scenario today, because I did only have that smoothie this morning. So I'm still pretty hungry and I really am craving just some eggs and mushrooms and avo on toast. So got a couple little extras like chives and feta to add in, and I'm going to go and make that now. So I made a over easy fried egg. I've got a beautiful piece of toast with some avocado and feta and lemon juice. I also put a little bit of chives and chili on that, and then just some mushrooms. This is going to be so delicious. I've just finished filming my Kmart haul video, which will be up very, very soon with all of the beautiful pieces. So I can show you a couple of little sneak peeks because I'm going to style them around the home, but I did get changed to film that. So I'm now in this top that I got in the Boxing Day sales. This one is from Seed Heritage and it's this beautiful linen print. And I also just have on some black linen shorts because it is super hot outside. I was thinking about going for a walk just to get some sunshine, but I'm not sure. I think maybe I'll wait until a little bit later in the afternoon, or I might even go down to the local pool and have a bit of a swim. But for now, I need to make some lunch because I'm really, really hungry. Just quickly, this is one of the pieces that I got. It's called the rustic vase and I really, really like this. I think it was $12, so super, super affordable and definitely kind of fits in with that modern rustic sort of vibe. And the other thing is this marble tray with a little bit of a timber foot on it, and I am using this as the centerpiece for my glass dining room table because I've always sort of felt like it needed something a little bit extra, and I think this with the candles on top is perfect. All done, back to natural nails for a little bit. I think it's best to leave them now and recover. I'm going to pop on some of that hard as nails stuff that really like re-strengthens and repairs the nail, and then hopefully this builder in a bottle thing is good. I also picked up all of my deliveries which arrived while I was away. There is some storage stuff from Cotton On and a couple of other little PR things, so I'm going to grab those out and see what is there. First one is some skincare from Synergy Skin. I'm actually working with them on a collab in an upcoming video, so they've sent me a customized skincare package, which is very exciting. So I'm going to have a read through all of this and check out what products I ended up getting as well. So there's a skin brightening serum, some niacinamide, there is a zinc moisturizer with SPF, and a gentle milk cleanser. Looking forward to trying all of those. The other things are just bits and pieces that I bought for around my home. This is a beautiful little hand wash set that I'm going to pop into my next video when I do a little bit of a bathroom makeover, and that is what these are for as well. I got these little storage cubes from Cotton On and I'm hoping that they'll fit into my bathroom cabinet. I've just popped another load of washing on, but now I actually really need to head out because I meant to pick up some things from the PR agency that I work with today and I need to drive there. So I've also got some returns that I want to drop off at Glassons along the way, and I was also thinking to try and find like a white bikini if they have one there because I actually don't have one. So I thought that would be really nice for summer as well. So I'm going to go and do those last couple of things and then I'll probably come back and do some video editing this afternoon. That was a pretty successful little trip out. I picked up my PR from the agency that is for a beautiful skincare brand I've been working with. I did my returns at Glassons and I also found just a really simple like bandeau sort of tie-up white bikini, and I also got the bottoms for that as well, just like cheeky bottoms, but they're really good for tanning and just heading down to the beach. So that'll be perfect for summer. I think it was $35 for the set, so pretty cheap. And then I also got a couple of grocery things. I got re-addicted to coconut water when I was in Queensland. I think just because it's so hot up there and this is like so refreshing. So bought a little bit of coconut water. I also bought one of these sugar-free brownie things. So I wanted to do a little bit of baking for Jazz and I. He's got something important on tomorrow, so I want to be able to take care of him. And the last thing I got was the most nostalgic summer thing you can get, a packet of Zupa Dupas. I don't know why, but I feel like these have been popping up on my feed everywhere, and I haven't had a Zupa Dupa since I was a kid, so I'm very, very excited. It's just like they were in the old days, 24 pack with all the different colors. So there's orange, pineapple, lime, bubblegum, raspberry, cola, fairy floss, and a black currant. I have to know what your favorite flavors used to be. I used to love cola and fairy floss, I'm pretty sure. I think those were like my two favorites. I've also just put down a new floor rug in the space. I'm not sure if I'll end up keeping the sheepskin there now. I might sort of get rid of that altogether and just keep it really simple. But this was just a cheap rug from Kmart, which is part of my Kmart haul. And I think the only thing I need to do now is either get like my iron or steamer and just get rid of those crinkled parts in it, because it sort of came out of the packaging like that and it hasn't settled once I've put it down. But I think that looks really good in this area. It just matches in with everything really nicely. All that's left to do today is just a bunch of video editing. I've got to put up my Byron vlog, which you'll have obviously seen before this, but that is the one last thing that I started on the plane last night and I didn't quite get finished. So I think I'll just go ahead and finish that off, and then I'm probably just going to spend the evening doing a little bit of self-care. I might put on some candles and do a clay mask and things, because my skin has just gone crazy. I definitely indulged in a couple of lollies and just a lot of eating out and things, and it is reflecting on my face a little bit. So I really just want to calm that all down and get back to normal. But thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. I've got all my messy washing and things in the background, so I don't think I can do much more filming for today, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.